Listening skills. The teacher needs to emphasize on certain points before she starts the audio tape. She must give instructions to the students to focus on pronunciation and intonation. The students must be aware that they have to listen to the tape and then understand the way the words are being spoken. The pronunciation has been done of certain words, and also the intonation of how the words are being said, what is the tone of the words being said, or what is the tone of the sentences being said. The tone, in other words, could be defined as the mood of the speaker. What is the mood of the speaker? How is the speaker expressing the views, with a high tone or with a low pitch of tone? So the teacher must instruct students, and it is a good practice to write the words pronunciation, intonation and word stress on the board, so that while the students are listening to the tape, they have in front of them the words which are important for them. Also, sometimes the teacher can do some transcription of the audio that the students are listening to. That means that she can use some words from the tape and put them on the board in order to make listening easy for those who are not very good in this activity. These words would help them to become familiar with the words that are being spoken in the audio. So it is a good practice for the teachers to write down on the board what is required of the students to do while the tape is going on. While the tape is going on, the teacher needs to keep absolute silence, and the teacher must avoid any type of movement as well, as the students would be distracted. The students need to have full focus and attention on the audio. Therefore, there should not be any kind of interruption in the class. If the audio tapes are not available, the teacher can speak live and tell the students that they need to listen to what she is saying and then look for the words, the way they are being spoken by her, and the way they have intonation, that is the high pitch or the low pitch of tone in her language while she is speaking. In that case also, she has to avoid movement. It is a good idea for the teacher to sit down and do the speaking if she is doing it live. In case of switching on an audio tape also, it is better for teacher to be stable at one position, because sometimes the students start noticing the teacher and her movements and they get distracted. It is also a good practice if the teacher is using the live speech in order to make the students listen. It is good that she is using short sentences in order to keep the students focused. Long sentences would distract the students from focusing on pronunciation and intonation. Moreover, any kind of disturbance would be able to distract the students. Therefore, listening activities should be done when there is no possibility of anybody visiting the classroom, or for any other reason, like the time constraints should be kept in mind, that the students would be able to listen to the tape in the time frame which is given to them, and it won't be disrupted or interrupted by anybody. The listening skills need a lot of attention and focus on the pronunciation of words, on the intonation of words, and also on the meanings of the words.